Hey, my name's Mark Harvey, and there's been a lot of people asking us what happens in an Article 4 area, or what happens in an area where it's not Article 4 and then that directive is going to then be enforced. So here's what's happening, here's what I see. There is a lot of people that understand that, hey, if they get a HMO done and finished in the area before it's enforced, when it is enforced, they get something called like grandfather rights, where it can automatically be eligible for just applying for the license and getting the license. Then we have all the people who are thinking, hey, look, what happens when that Article 4 is enforced? Does that mean now they're not going to accept any more applications for HMO? Well, here's the thing. Here's the good news and the bad news. The bad news is that, hey, now if you don't know what it is that you're doing, you've got to find it very difficult to be able to buy properties and convert them and get change of use for a HMO, because there are certain things and steps that you need to go through. But the good news is, if this does happen in an area, I've seen it time and time again, where people actually run the other way. I mean, in some cases, they're even told to run the other way. But here's the thing. If you want to be able to add value to society, providing luxury, secure accommodation, then being able to get change of use in an Article 4 is absolutely possible. You just need to know what it is you're doing. You need to know that Article 4 is only coming into play because there might start being too many of the same type of house. You got to think, streets were built for just families to live in. Now, if every single house on every single street started turning into a HMO, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 beds, then that's going to change the way that street is, and it's going to change the intensity of the area. So Article 4 is just to bring some control in. So now you just don't go get change of use. You actually have to go through application process for this to happen. So the good news is that most people that don't understand it or don't know what they're doing, they're going to run the other way, which means there's less people in your area, so you can acquire more properties and do it the right way, adding more value, great rooms for tenants, added value, and then the planning people actually want to still provide rooms. There is still more properties and more housing needed in many areas. And by the way, we're HMO, and we've got many other videos. So if you subscribe to this channel, you'll see the other videos of how to check demand for this and what areas it does work and all the rest of it. But here's another thing. If there is Article 4 going in there, that is being able to change a property from residential from a C3 to a C4, which can now be a HMO, house of multiple occupancy. This actually says one thing about that area. That strategy definitely is working. That's why they're bringing this in anyway. So I'm Mark Harvey, this is Real Life Group. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and comment. I want to hear your comments, I want to hear your questions. Give it a thumbs up as well so we can reach more people and we can get more people investing safely in property.